Hey guys, Brandon here. Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to explore the question in this video, do managers even need to be experts in what their team does? This is a very interesting question. Everybody has a view that, maybe they should be an expert, maybe they shouldn't. I think there's a lot of caveats to that. But in essence, I believe that you as a manager should have knowledge and understanding to be able to interpret and relay what your team member does to either a client or upper management, or even back to them, to be kind of inquisitive about their process. Because let's say your employee spouts out a lot of jargon and you don't understand any of it. How are you going to be able to relay that to a client or upper management if you have no clue what they're talking about? So first we have the words, okay? They show you the process. You still don't understand anything. It comes back to the lack of understanding is going to be a hindrance in how you improve the process of your team, how you improve the project, how you interact overall with upper management or the outer clients. So if we do establish that, yes, you need to be an expert to some degree, well, what degree really is that? Can I get away with, I don't know, being able to say the right thing to, I guess, appease upper management? Well, the answer to that's no. You shouldn't just be that, because eventually you're going to get stuck. You're going to be set with a team that can't really look at you for leadership or guidance because you don't understand what you're talking about. That team member and those people are going to look at you like you're retarded, or they're going to look at you like you don't know what you're talking about. We're not going to respect you. We're not going to take orders from you. We're going to do our own thing, collect a paycheck. I feel like you have no purpose here other than a body. And those things overall hurt the organization, right? But what happens when you have a manager who not only understands, but can match your passion in a particular project? Now, it might not be to the expert level, but that is where you as a team member will then feel value, right? Where you are educating somebody who is knowledgeable and passionate about it, but maybe not to the degree, so you can show them, hey, this is the thing, this is what we're doing with it, this is how we're structuring it properly. And then the manager could be like, well, here's where you're missing, here's a few things here, well, have you tried this idea, what do you think about? And they can gauge beyond the project. They can establish trust between team members and employees. But remember, they aren't absolute managers in this situation, aren't the absolute experts in the particular topic. But they are able to bring you in to understanding, to self-reflect, to challenge yourself as a team member for the betterment of the organization. Let me think about a good example for this. Maybe a PowerPoint project would be a good example. So a manager doesn't really need to be an expert on PowerPoint. You are the expert on PowerPoint. You design all these slides to do everything which way. But a manager comes in and he looks at things that you aren't able to and is instructing you, hey, I want you to redesign this slide to create this animation transition from here to here. I know this is all arbitrary and abstract, but it's essentially taking the other perspective, or a non-focused perspective, on design, interest, how it resonates with the wider audience, which in this case would be the clients or the upper management. All this is going to do is make your team look better. Or it's going to establish the trust, it's going to establish the authority. You don't need to be the absolute expert on any one thing as a team leader. Let's say, percentage-wise, let's say you're 70%. You know enough to pass, but not enough to be the top. That is kind of what middle management, from a knowledge standpoint, should be, to be able to manage multiple individuals with varying skills. There's not really much I want to expand on this topic. Do managers even need to be experts in what their team does? That is just a plain question. Alrighty guys, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, share with your friends. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, post them below. I know this was kind of a short one, but are you a manager and an expert? How much of an expert are you in what you do? And if you have team members that you manage, tell us how you actually, I guess, interact with them in a way that, I guess, enhances both of your understanding for whatever topic you're both experts in. I gave it in the video example, the PowerPoint. Are you an expert at? And if you think I'm just a rambling idiot, please post rambling idiot below and let me know. Because I feel like I'm rambling video to video. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.